There is perhaps no more severe test of courage than how we deal with adversity, how we react to terrifying news that can shatter dreams and turn once bright horizons dark and threatening. When a young surfing champion learned that she had cancer, she chose not to see the diagnosis as a medical death sentence. Instead, Rell Sunn decided she had even more reason to live a full and fulfilling life. Paula Akana has her story.
She was beauty and grace on and off the board, always with a ready smile, a sunny disposition, and a name to match. Rell Sunn. Whether it was Aunty Rell, Sister Rell, or the Queen of Makaha, she left her mark on everyone she met, and she met a lot of people during her busy days.
She was the most extraordinary person I ever met or heard of or read about. Like you said, she could cram 36 hours in a 24-hour day. Lived about 6 lifetimes.
A people person. Husband Dave Parmenter says Rell was a people gardener.
She could prune and nip and trim at the buds, and she could bring out the scruffiest weeds and turn it into a rose bush. She could really take people, and she just constantly was gardening with them. She had a real green thumb for people.
Rell grew up in Makaha, began surfing at the age of 4. She became an accomplished diver, always known to come in with the catch. The water was her first love. She helped organize the Women's Professional Surfing Association and in 1982 was ranked #1 on the tour. Soon after that, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. She chose to fight, to live, and to continue to help others.
Rell Sunn's legacy lives on in many of the young surfers around Hawaii.
More than 2 decades ago, Rell began the Rell Sunn Menehune Surf Meet, a contest just for surfers 15 and under.
I think they need some role models or someone to tell them and show them that we really care about them, so they can stand up a little stronger, taller and stronger and say, I can do that later when I'm older, and I can share a wave, and I can give somebody some of my stickers.
Melanie Bartels was 9 years old when she first entered the Menehune Meet and met Aunty Rell.
She helped me get sponsors, new sponsors that really helped support me today, and I thank her for that. And she gives me advice on how to not stay out of school and just stay in school because I need my education, and after that I can become the best surfer in the world, hopefully. She kind of led me on the right track because I used to cut out a lot.
Today, Melanie is cutting a path through the waves, hoping to follow in Rell's footsteps as a top woman surfer. Over the years, Rell continued her love affair with the ocean, taking to the surf with her husband and even her dog Shane, always smiling even though she was in a lot of pain from the cancer treatment she endured.
I just cannot believe how she dealt with it. I can't believe it. It's beyond heroic. It's beyond heroic. The will that it took to rise above that and then make it good for everybody else and just make other people's lives better, and I don't know, I think most people would just get sick like that and they just want to crawl in a hole and die. I don't know how she did it all those years. Every single day, waking up and having it always right there first thing, the sword of Damocles right over your head.
Dave does credit her constant love and passion for life and sheer will and determination. And he says the telephone.
I think whenever she got, in a corner or she felt like it was, the despair coming on, she would just pick up the phone and she would just call somebody and I know it sounds corny, but she would just make their day, brighten their day, call somebody and just forget it and just be all smiles and, making them feel good.
Rell Sunn passed away January 2nd, 1998. Thousands of people showed up to celebrate the life of Rell Sunn as her ashes were taken by canoe off the blowhole at her beloved Makaha, a place where she will always be queen.
I don't know. I was sad after when she died. Because every time I touch the water, I think of her. Sometimes I look up into the sky and I see one star and I think that's Aunty Rell watching everybody. It was sad.